Without further ado then, I think we are all set, so it gives me great pleasure, ladies and gents, to welcome you to this, the Star Trek Beyond official announcement here in Dubai, and it gives me even greater pleasure to welcome those that have made it possible as well. So, please join me in welcoming to the main stage, none other than the executive producer of Star Trek Beyond, the one and only Jeffrey Chernov. The screenwriter of Star Trek Beyond. Please welcome Doug Jung. The director is up next, and a man you know well. Please welcome Justin Lin. The leading actors, please welcome the one and only Chris Pine. Please welcome the one and only Simon Pegg. Welcome the one and only Zachary Quinto. So please put your hands together for Idris Elba. The one and only Karl. Please welcome the one and only Anton Yelchin.
We came searching for the future, and we found it in Dubai. The experience I had here on Mission Impossible gave me a pretty good understanding of what the city was like. We wanted to find a very vertical city. In talking to Justin, we had a very strong plan in place about how we wanted to construct this movie. And we did a lot of searching around the world. And I said, I know the very best place to make this movie, and it's in Dubai. So a lot of our exterior work is going to be done here, and the city is going to represent the future of what the frontier would be like.
You know, we're making a new Star Trek as well, and it's a new. The film industry is forever changing, and this has to be a new kind of Star Trek. So it was the challenge was to marry the two, the traditional Star Trek that everyone grew up watching, and our Star Trek, which is a much more new and sort of thrusting thing, which is very much represented by, you know, our presence here in Dubai.
Yeah, I always love discovering new places, and this is such a stunning city. I woke up this morning and I'm in kind of a triangle in my room, and I opened up the blinds and looked out, and as Jeffrey started this conversation saying, it looks like whatever tomorrow would be. It's future land. It's incredible.
Myself and we do as a group to get it right and to do the best job that we possibly can do. But I must say I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. I have a few days off and I brought my family, and I'm really looking forward to exploring Dubai and meeting the wonderful people of Dubai and learning more about its culture and its religion and politics, and just having a wonderful time.
I'm fortunate because I do have some downtime, and like Karl said, I echo that sentiment completely. I'm so fascinated by the city and so excited to be here, and you know, as a this is going to sound so pretentious, as a student of architecture, I'm fascinated by this town. You know, it's magical to me in a way.
Good morning, Dubai. Yeah, you know, I've been with these guys who are now sort of my new family for the last 3-4 months. It's been an amazing journey, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of you know, players to work with. So the challenge is, you know, the hard part has sort of been out of the way. You know, here in Dubai, we have a very exciting, you know, time in front of me, and I am, you know, super psyched to be here. First of all. But you know, I've worked all over the world. I love to, you know, see how different countries approach filmmaking. You know, because I've been from everywhere from Jamaica to South Africa to England, of course, America. And so I'm super excited to see how, you know, we face the challenges here.
Oh yeah, we established an intern program here, and we have interns working in just about every department on the movie. So part of our commitment and our win-win kind of overall enthusiasm to coming here is to help build a new generation of filmmakers.
It's absolutely nice utopian ideal where we can all just live together, and there is no judgment, and there is no prejudice. It's just this sort of wonderful thing. It's an aspirational universe. And so if Star Trek, above all else, has something to teach us, which is that, you know, imagine that. Imagine if we could all get on.
There's probably about 600 background people that will be working on the movie in different costumes over the next 2 weeks.
We all wanted to kind of just embrace it. You know, I think making a movie of this size with the time that was available to us is kind of insane. But I think you can, you know, either kind of fight it or you just embrace it. And I feel very fortunate to have, you know, Doug and Simon when we started. I mean, that was in January, and it really was just kind of, at least I can speak for myself, of just trying to kind of trust the gut and kind of just keep moving, create momentum. And to be able to have this cast, it's been unbelievable for me. I feel like we're kind of, you know, I come from the indie world, and I feel like we're making the biggest budget indie movie of all time.
In terms of locations, it's really interesting. There's a combination of scripts dictate locations, or great locations dictate the script. And we rock and roll back and forth between those two things. And we would drive around Dubai and we'd look at things and we'd go, we have to figure out how to put that in the movie, because that's a great visual guide to telling our story. In terms of the film festival, there are plans. I can't go really into them right now because, you know, movies are their own heartbeat, and we do plan on doing some great things there, but that'll come out later from the Film Commission.
Thank you, it's Chris Fraser from 7 Days. I just wonder, going back on the location again, do you have any specifics as to whether you will film in the city and in the desert? And then I wanted to ask Zachary perhaps a question about playing Spock for the first time after Leonard Nimoy's sad passing, and wonder if there's a difference to the role now, or if you managed to have any last contact with Leonard before he died.
Zach, can we go with you?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I've spoken a lot about my relationship with Leonard. We were incredibly close. He was, you know, really in many ways like a father to me as our relationship evolved over the last 8 years. I was very in touch with both him and his family toward the end of his life. And it was a very profound experience for me personally, obviously. But then there was this interesting thing that happened in the wake of that, which was coming back to the role for the first time without him. And I guess I feel the significance of the responsibility in a different way. You know, Leonard had such a profound and positive impact on millions of people around the world because of his portrayal of this role. And I think what he and Gene Roddenberry created with this character is so unique, and there's a depth to it, and there's something that I think a lot of people connect to and find some kind of emotional resonance within. And so I do take that seriously, and you know, I've always wanted to do good work, and I think all of us up here can agree on that. We all show up with the best intentions of giving everything we have. But for me, there is another undercurrent in this film, which is to truly honor my dear friend and carry on the legacy that he worked so hard to create, and you know, lived such a beautiful life in many ways as a result of.
I prefer the villain, I have to say, yeah. But
Remember, you signed an NDA. You don't have
at this
to speak.
point, I can't confirm that I am playing the villain. I can tell you that, you know, most actors will tell you that writers tend to really flesh out villains more because they just want to get stuff off their chest. And, you know, leading characters tend to take a safer line. So, and I've played both. I must say I enjoy the expressions that you can, you know, get into in a villainous role. Because I'm such a nice guy in real life, you know, I don't get to be that bad guy, so that's always great.
Art is the wonderful mirror of humanity, you know, and I think it's, whether you're looking at a painting, or whether you're at a concert, or whether you're in the darkened movie theater, what we see in front of us is our humanity. So no matter what color your skin is, or what religion you follow, what political that you are. What we're watching is our base humanness. You know, that's what we are. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Whether it was around the campfire, millennia ago, as Neanderthals, you know, telling the stories of the hunt, or if it's now telling the stories of the future, art is the wonderful equalizer. And we can always count on the art to remind us of our sameness instead of our otherness.
For turning out on behalf of all the team of the Dubai Film and TV Commission, Jamal and all his group. Thank you so much, Jamal. Thank you to you. More details to follow. And enjoy the rest of your day.